Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Resales. I'm Ryan. I get stuff online. I get stuff on at thrift stores, yard sales, garage sales, and similar places. Try to flip it online for a few extra bucks. That's what I do. Side gig. Uh, so going through today, I wasn't gonna film this. I wasn't gonna do this morning because I had two small sales and not a great find at Goodwill, and then cha-ching, big sale, and we'll get into that in a minute. Uh, Actually, we're gonna do a little bit in reverse. Usually, I do sales first and then finds. We're gonna do finds first, and then sales. First find: military duffel bag. This was at Last Chance Goodwill, so I got this for like $2, $1 or $2. Pretty good condition. More, I think it's really more of a. These things haven't changed a ton. Uh, Military nylon duffel bag. I think it is a little bit older. There's no molly straps or anything like that. So there's a little age to it. But these things, they really don't sell that well online. I'm gonna bring this to the flea market and probably hoping to get 20. I'll take between 10 and $20 at a flea market on it, uh, and sell it that way because I think that comps on those are between $20 and $30 shipped, which means there's almost no real profit in it because that's a $8 to $10 shipping thing, and with the competition on them out there, it's really not worth it. So I'm going to do that with that. Let's see. Okay, next up. I'm going to probably lot these up. Actually, I may try some Facebook groups. Destroyer Men novels. I was waiting for these to go to the Last Chance Goodwill before I snagged them at a quarter a piece. And I didn't because I didn't want to pay. I knew they might sell, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to get them at the full retail. And a couple more of Becker readers. Been selling a lot of these lately, so I got another stack. I need to do like another repost on some homeschool groups with a handful of stuff because I got some more Harry Potter books, and those Rebecca books and a couple other things I need to repost. I may try to remember to do that today. Next up, let's see here. I got a couple of Conan books. These are duplicates from that haul a few weeks ago. I didn't realize I had duplicates until I sat down with these and saw that I had duplicates of these. So I need to look those up individually on eBay because sometimes they're worth a little bit. Let's see. I need to see if we don't already have this one. Rush Revere. This is the kids' books by Rush Limbaugh. They're not bad. And we have some. We're trying to I'm going to keep the ones that I don't. If I don't have this one, I'm going to keep it. If I have it, I'm going to flip it because these things. This is a series that resells pretty decently. So these folks are after these. So we'll have to take a look on that. Let's see. That's for the kids. Another one to lot up. Got this one at half price. I don't spend $1. I spend 50 cents or more or less on these. These are great illustrated classics. You see these all the time. These lot up really well on eBay, like $2 to $3, $4 a book. There's some of these that are worth $10 to $12, like 2 or 3 of them. I think the Pride and Prejudice one I've sold for $9 to $10. Sometimes you can lot. I've sold them at $5 a piece before, but you can get pretty consistently 3 to 5 a piece on them. And I don't know that I don't already have a lot for sale, and I need to double check. I know I have about 4 of them, and so I have enough to lot up on eBay. Let's see, that's for kids. We'll get into this later. Bible. This is a New Century Version Bible. This is brand new almost. There's a little bit of a bend in the cover, but And this particular version, I think this was $50, $70 on eBay. So I should see a pretty good return on this one. I'm going to try to get listed today. And I need to look this one up and check. I was in a little bit of a rush. I just grabbed it. It was at the kids. It was 50 cents. Ventriloquism made easy. Like Colby King. So we'll see. Stuff like this. Books about magic. Some beginner magic books do okay. The advanced. There's a genre that sells. Advanced magic, like performance magic books. There's some that are super rare. I have a friend who collects them. I have a friend. He's a amateur magician who could probably do. He could almost probably make a living at it. That's how good he is, and he knows all this stuff, and he collects all the books. And some of those books are hundreds of dollars. So there's a genre to keep an eye out for is magic, like performance, sleight of hand, all that stuff. Card tricks, but like not the kid stuff. How to perform, basic card tricks, not that. Maybe if it's by like a master of it, but the ones more. But the higher skill level stuff, that's high dollar. And for the kids. Anyway. Okay. Sales. We're going to talk about sales. We're going to start small about something really interesting that I thought this was going to go for more way faster. I think I've been sitting on this thing for about 2 years. This is a Chinese G.I. Joe Destro file card sold for $7. I think whoever wound up with this one is a neat little collector item. I thought it was going to go for more. I thought it was going to go faster. This thing sat for about 2 or 3 years. And that's in the midst of like some heavy duty collecting. When things were going pretty hot and heavy there. The Chinese Destro card didn't sell. Till now. Oh well. Next up, Rambo. Rambo novel, First Blood Part 2, $9.50. The first Rambo, first edition first Rambo is I want to say the original book came out before the movie, and that first edition first print is worth a little bit. But this one, $9.50. So pretty good find there. I think I spent $1.70, $1.50 on that one. So anyway, right. Finally, the big sale we've all been waiting for. This Bible. This is a new international version Bible, Zondervan, bonded leather. Really good, really pretty good condition. There's a little wrinkle to it, but it's not like a water stain. It's like it was stored funny. So, anyway, $150. Why? It ticks a lot of boxes. First, it's clean. See that? We're getting into, okay, how do you sell Bibles? That's part of this one too. Anyway, first off, no name on the front. Makes it easier to sell. Clean cover. This one doesn't even have any like the age, like cracking or anything that Bibles can get to sometimes. It hasn't gotten there yet. The leather's nice and soft. Higher end leather sells a lot better. If I ever come across like one of those $300-$500 high end leather Bibles, I'm probably keeping it for my own. Blank dedication page. This presented to the gift writing. That's blank. All the early stuff, all the family tree stuff, sometimes in one. That's blank. This one There's no highlighting. There's no writing in the margins. Now, this one in particular, what makes this one, another thing that's a big seller. Words of Jesus Christ are in red. That's a big selling point. That's almost like it. That needs to be in your description. If the words of Christ are in red, it's usually the first question people ask. Actually, if they're interested in the Bible, is that. Next up. Okay, so we got clean Bible, no markings, no names, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so what particularly about a Bible makes it desirable? This one, usually you see a Bible that sells for a lot. It's a study Bible. Particular academics and that sort of thing have their notes in the Bible and that sort of stuff. Usually, there's like a middle column reference that people want that. I like having it in their Bible. But something that makes the Bible unique. Now, this particular one, I think this is the last print run of the 1984 NIV, New International Version. Why is that important? Not making a definitive commentary as to why is or the good or the bad of it, but the NIV went to a more gender-neutral language later, where men might be changed to men and women. Mankind, men and women instead of man in some instances. That sort of language. Not that it made God into gender neutral or any of that sort of stuff. But when you have a plural description of people instead of men, it would say men and women. That sort of language is what maybe changing a he to there. That's the sort of thing. And there's a few other things that older NIV may have that the newer ones don't, or vice versa. So, but I think that's the biggest one there. So, an old clean NIVs, if you look at the cover page and the publication page, it'll say what 1984, copyright 1984, I think is the by International Bible Society, and this one was printed significantly later because there's a website in it, but it's still the 1984 edition. So I wonder if this wasn't one of the last ones printed. So anyway, that's what helps Bibles sell. Is you gotta have something beyond just a paperback King James version. Those aren't going to sell really all that well. There has to be something that makes them nice. People want a Bible to last a long time, and they want, if they're going to write it, they want it clean. They want them to be able to write in it, or highlight in it, or something along those lines. So, the Bible has to be able to survive and take a little bit of wear. So that's how you sell Bibles. Sometimes. Anyway, is that it this morning? That's it this morning. So, like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day. Let's get things done.